Imagine waking up every day with a shield so strong that no external chaos, no negative comment, no unexpected twist of fate could shake your core. What if I told you that such a shield isn't just the stuff of legends, but a real, attainable state of being? This isn't about superhero fantasies. It's about the ancient yet incredibly modern wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has equipped some of the greatest minds in history to face life's tumultuous seas with unshakable calm and resilience. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control every aspect of the world around us, we have the absolute power to control our reactions, our emotions, and, most importantly, the quality of our thoughts. It's a bold claim, sure, but stick with me. Today, we're diving deep into how this thousands of years old philosophy is not just relevant, but essential in our fast-paced, often overwhelming modern lives. Whether you're struggling with stress, feeling lost in the chaos of daily routines, or simply seeking a more meaningful and serene existence, the Stoic way might just be the beacon of clarity you've been searching for. And as we embark on this journey together, discovering how Stoicism can transform your life, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay with us till the very end, because every moment of this video is a step closer to a stronger, more resilient you. Number 1. Get away from people who bring negativity. This isn't about avoiding challenges or constructive criticism. Those are essential for growth. But what about the kind of negativity that drains you, the kind that leaves you doubting your worth, your dreams, and even your happiness? That's what we need to distance ourselves from, and Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, shines a brilliant light on why and how to do just that. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers who were all about living a good life, had this radical idea. Our peace of mind and our ability to live a virtuous life depend significantly on our internal state, not on our external circumstances or the people around us. But here's the thing. They also knew that while we can't control what others say or do, we can control who we spend our time with and how deeply we let their words affect us. Imagine carrying a torch that lights your way. Every negative comment, every jab at your self-esteem is like a gust of wind threatening to extinguish that flame. Why would you choose to walk through a storm when you could choose a path that keeps your light burning bright? That's the essence of getting away from negativity. It's not about building walls or harboring resentment. It's about choosing your path wisely. But how do you do it? First, it requires awareness. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with someone. Do you feel uplifted, energized, and inspired? Or do you feel drained, anxious, or less than? This awareness is your compass. Next, practice the art of saying no. It's a powerful word, one that the Stoics would argue is essential for protecting your inner peace. Saying no to one thing means saying yes to another. Yes to positivity, yes to growth, and yes to your own well-being. And when you do step away from negativity, do so with compassion, both for yourself and for those you're distancing yourself from. Remember, everyone is on their own journey, battling their own demons. The Stoic approach isn't about judgment, it's about making choices that align with your values and your quest for a peaceful, meaningful life. So, why not take a leaf out of the Stoic playbook? Start curating your social circle like a gardener tends to their garden, nurturing the relationships that bring out the best in you and gently pruning those that don't. It's not about cutting people out in a fit of anger. It's about consciously choosing who you allow into your inner circle, the sacred space of your life. By adopting this Stoic practice, you're not just avoiding negativity, you're taking a stand for your happiness and your peace of mind. And in a world that often feels like it's in chaos, that stand is a powerful act of rebellion, a declaration that you are the architect of your own inner world. So, let's embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, choosing our companions wisely and creating a life filled with positivity, growth, and serenity. Number 2. Establish personal boundaries. This is about understanding Number 3. Live love this way. Stoicism often gets a rap for being about suppressing emotions and keeping a stiff upper lip, but oh, how that misconception misses the mark, especially when it comes to love. Stoic philosophy, with its deep roots in understanding nature, human behavior, and the universe, offers a remarkably fresh and enlightening perspective on love. One that's not only about feeling, but about acting, not just about passion, but about reason. So, let's unpack what it means to live love the Stoic way. First off, Stoicism teaches us about the importance of living in accordance with nature and virtue. When applied to love, this means loving in a way that is honest, kind, and above all, selfless. It's about seeing love not as a means to fulfill our own needs and desires, but as an opportunity to contribute positively to the lives of those we care about. This is where the Stoic idea of love diverges from the mainstream narrative. It's not about possession or control, it's about liberation and growth. The Stoics, like Epictetus, emphasized the significance of understanding what is within our control and what is not. In the realm of love, this translates to recognizing that we can't control how someone feels about us, but we can control how we express our love and care for them. It's a call to focus on our actions and intentions, ensuring they align with the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By doing so, we foster a love that is not only profound and meaningful, but also resilient and adaptable to the ebbs and flows of life. Living love the Stoic way also involves embracing acceptance and letting go of attachments to outcomes. This doesn't mean we don't care deeply or passionately. Rather, it means we love without clinging, without the fear of loss overshadowing our joy. It's about appreciating and cherishing our loved ones while they are with us, fully and without reservations, but also accepting the natural course of life, which includes changes and, ultimately, separations. This Stoic approach to love frees us from the anxiety and suffering that often accompany attachment, allowing us to love more fully and openly. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us the art of empathy and understanding, encouraging us to look beyond our own perspectives and emotions. In love, this means striving to understand our partner's feelings, thoughts, and needs as deeply as our own. It's about listening with the intent to truly hear, not just to respond. This level of empathy and understanding strengthens bonds, fosters mutual respect, and deepens the connection between individuals. But perhaps one of the most beautiful aspects of living love the Stoic way is the emphasis on gratitude. The Stoics were big on appreciating the present moment and all the blessings it holds. In the context of love, this means actively practicing gratitude for the people in our lives, for the moments we share with them, and for the growth and happiness they bring us. This gratitude not only enhances our own sense of well-being, but also radiates outward, enriching our relationships with warmth, appreciation, and kindness. When we talk about living love the Stoic way, we're talking about a love that is deep, thoughtful, and grounded in virtue. It's a love that celebrates freedom, fosters personal growth, and treasures the present moment. It's a love that is strong enough to weather life's storms, not because it clings tightly, but because it understands, accepts, and appreciates. That, my friends, is the kind of love that not only lasts, but also elevates and transforms. Number 4. True strength. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers who sought tranquility and virtue in every aspect of life, had a unique take on what constitutes true strength. For them, it wasn't about how much one could bench press or how many battles one could win. Rather, it was about the resilience of the spirit, the fortitude of the mind, and the courage to face whatever life throws at you with equanimity and grace. So, what does it mean to possess true strength in the Stoic sense? It's about having the inner fortitude to remain steady in the face of adversity. Imagine standing firm in the midst of a tempest, not because you're impervious to the winds and the rain, but because you've developed the ability to withstand them. This kind of strength comes from a deep understanding of what's within our control and what isn't, a core tenet of Stoic philosophy. We can't control the storms, but we can control our responses to them. True strength is also about the capacity for self-discipline and self-control. It's easy to let our impulses and emotions dictate our actions, but Stoicism teaches us the value of mastering these impulses. It's about making choices based on reason and virtue rather than whim or desire. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions, rather it means not being enslaved by them. It's the difference between reacting out of anger and choosing to respond with understanding. Moreover, Stoic strength is deeply intertwined with the concept of virtue. To the Stoics, being strong meant being just, wise, courageous, and temperate. It's about embodying these virtues in our daily lives, not as an abstract ideal, but as a lived practice. This kind of strength is about doing the right thing, even when it's hard, even when no one's watching, and even when it costs us. But perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of Stoic strength is its accessibility. Unlike physical strength, which is dependent on countless factors, the strength of character is something we can all cultivate, regardless of our circumstances. It's built through daily practice, through each small decision to act with integrity, through every effort to view challenges as opportunities for growth. And let's not forget, true strength, according to Stoicism, is also about compassion and understanding. It's recognizing that everyone is fighting their own battles, that we're all part of the same human community. This strength is not about standing apart from or above others, but standing with them, offering our support and understanding. True strength, the Stoic way, is a blend of resilience, virtue, self-control, and compassion. It's a strength that enables us to face life's challenges with grace, to remain true to our values in the face of temptation, and to support others with empathy and understanding. This is the kind of strength that doesn't just endure, it elevates, it enlightens, and it enriches both our lives and the lives of those around us. Number 5. Selective compassion. Diving into the concept of selective compassion might initially sound a bit counterintuitive, especially when we consider compassion as a universally positive force. After all, isn't compassion about extending kindness and understanding to all? Yes and no. The Stoics, with their profound insights into human nature and ethics, invite us to consider a more nuanced approach to compassion, one that's not only sustainable, but also deeply impactful. Selective compassion doesn't imply that we should care for some and not for others. Rather, it suggests an approach to compassion that's guided by wisdom and discernment. It's about recognizing that our resources, be it time, energy, or emotional bandwidth, are finite. Just as a gardener knows they can't tend to every plant in the world, but can nurture the ones in their garden to flourish, we too can direct our compassion where it can make the most difference. The Stoics teach us about the importance of living in accordance with nature, which includes accepting our limitations. This wisdom applies beautifully to the concept of selective compassion. By accepting that we cannot alleviate every pain or right every wrong in the world, we're not diminishing our capacity for compassion, but channeling it more effectively. It's about making peace with the fact that being human means we have limits, and within those limits, we do our best. But how do we practice selective compassion in a way that aligns with Stoic philosophy? First, it involves deep self-awareness. It's crucial to know your own strengths, your capacities, and your boundaries. This self-knowledge allows you to engage in compassionate acts without depleting yourself. Remember, an empty lantern provides no light. Keeping yourself well is not just for your benefit, but enables you to continue being a source of light and warmth to others. Selective compassion also means prioritizing situations where your actions can have a real impact. This doesn't mean turning a blind eye to the suffering that doesn't directly involve us, but rather focusing our efforts where we can truly make a difference. It could be helping a family member through a tough time, supporting a local community project, or lending your voice to causes where it can amplify the message. It's about strategic empathy, choosing battles not out of indifference, but out of a desire to be genuinely effective. Another aspect of practicing selective compassion, according to Stoic principles, is maintaining emotional equilibrium. Stoicism doesn't advocate for emotional detachment, but for not being overwhelmed by them. When we let our emotions entirely dictate our actions, we risk burnout, and in the end, we help no one. Selective compassion, then, is also about approaching situations with a calm and steady heart, ensuring that we're acting out of wisdom and not just an immediate emotional response. Furthermore, selective compassion involves an element of letting go. It's accepting that despite our best efforts, we can't control the outcomes. We can offer our support, our love, and our resources, but we must then step back and let things unfold as they will. This isn't a resignation, but a recognition of our role as part of a larger tapestry of cause and effect. Number 6. Taking care of ourselves. In a world that never stops moving, where we're constantly bombarded with the idea of doing more, how can we justify taking a moment to pause, breathe, and care for ourselves? Well, the Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, had some pretty solid views on this, views that resonate now more than ever. You see, Stoicism, at its heart, isn't just about enduring life's hardships with a stiff upper lip. It's about thriving in life by understanding and practicing virtue, wisdom, and, yes, self-care. For the Stoics, taking care of oneself isn't an act of self-indulgence, but a necessary part of living a good and ethical life. Why? Because you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't offer wisdom, support, or kindness to others if you're running on empty yourself. Taking care of ourselves in the Stoic sense means more than just spa days or indulging in our favorite foods, though there's nothing wrong with these. It's about nurturing our body and mind, ensuring we're in a state to perform our duties and contribute positively to the world around us. This includes getting enough rest, eating healthily, exercising, and engaging in activities that enrich our mental and emotional well-being. It's about recognizing when we're stretched too thin and giving ourselves permission to step back and recharge. But here's where it gets interesting. Stoicism teaches us that self-care also involves challenging ourselves, stepping out of our comfort zones, and confronting our fears. This might sound contradictory, but think about it. Growth doesn't come from stagnation. It comes from facing difficulties, learning from them, and emerging stronger. So, taking care of ourselves involves a balance between nurturing and challenging, between rest and growth. Another critical aspect of self-care, according to Stoic philosophy, is the practice of reflection and self-examination. This involves regularly taking stock of our actions, thoughts, and emotions, assessing whether they align with our values and virtues. It's about asking ourselves hard questions, being honest about the answers, and making adjustments as needed. This introspective practice not only clarifies our understanding of ourselves, but also guides us in living more authentically and purposefully. Moreover, the Stoics highlight the importance of community and relationships in our well-being. Taking care of ourselves doesn't mean isolating ourselves from the world. On the contrary, it means fostering meaningful connections, offering our support to others, and allowing ourselves to receive support in return. It's about being part of a community where we can learn, share, and grow together. Let's take a moment to pause, to check in with ourselves, and to practice self-care, not just as an occasional indulgence, but as a vital daily practice that enriches our lives and the lives of those around us. Remember, in the journey of life, you are not just a traveler, but also the vessel, and taking care of that vessel is the surest way to ensure a fulfilling voyage. Number 7. Putting yourself first. In our whirlwind of responsibilities, ambitions, and the constant noise of societal expectations, the notion of putting yourself first can feel not just counterintuitive, but sometimes downright selfish. Yet delve a bit into Stoicism, and you'll uncover a compelling argument for why prioritizing your well-being is not only sensible, but essential. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature and the workings of the universe, advocated for a life of virtue and wisdom. They believed that to contribute meaningfully to the world and to live in harmony with others, one must first be in harmony with oneself. This isn't about egoism or neglecting our duties and relationships. Instead, it's about recognizing that nurturing our well-being lays the groundwork for everything we do and every interaction we have. Putting yourself first in the Stoic sense means dedicating time to cultivate your inner garden, your mind and spirit, so that it can flourish and in turn nourish others. It's akin to the advice given on airplanes to put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. If you're gasping for air, you're in no position to assist those around you. Similarly, if you're mentally, emotionally, or physically depleted, how can you expect to be there for your loved ones, perform at your best, or engage with the world in a meaningful way? Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-reflection and self-awareness. Putting yourself first involves regular introspection, understanding your values, identifying what truly matters to you, and aligning your actions accordingly. It's about being honest with yourself, recognizing your strengths and limitations, and making choices that reflect your true self, not what others expect of you. Moreover, prioritizing your well-being means setting healthy boundaries. The Stoics understood that not everything that demands our attention deserves our energy. By learning to say no to things that drain us and yes to things that enrich us, we're not being selfish. We're practicing self-respect. It's about making peace with the fact that we cannot please everyone, and accepting that trying to do so often leads us away from our path to virtue. This approach to life also involves taking care of our physical health. The Stoics, particularly Musonius Rufus, emphasized the significance of physical training and proper nutrition as part of living a virtuous life. After all, a sound mind resides in a sound body. Caring for our physical well-being is a critical aspect of putting ourselves first, enabling us to face life's challenges with strength and resilience. But here's a crucial point. Putting yourself first doesn't mean going through life alone. The Stoics valued community and the support it offers. They believed in contributing to the common good and practicing kindness and justice. By putting ourselves first, we're not isolating ourselves, but ensuring we're at our best when we interact with the world. It's about filling our cup so we can generously pour into others' cups without emptying our own. Putting yourself first is a practice rooted in wisdom, virtue, and the Stoic pursuit of a good life. It's a reminder that you are the steward of your life, responsible for tending to your well-being, cultivating your virtues, and living in accordance with your true nature. By doing so, you not only enrich your life, but also enhance your ability to contribute positively to the lives of those around you. Number 8. Embracing adversity. At the heart of Stoicism is the belief that it's not the events in our lives that disturb us, but our judgment about these events. This is a game changer. It means that adversity in and of itself isn't what causes us distress. It's how we perceive and react to it. Now, this isn't about minimizing the pain or difficulty of tough situations. Instead, it's about recognizing that within every challenge lies an opportunity for growth, learning, and development of character. The Stoics were no strangers to adversity. Marcus Aurelius penned much of his work, Meditations, amidst the challenges of leading an empire during war and disease. Yet he saw these hardships not as impediments to his well-being, but as opportunities to practice virtue, resilience, and wisdom. This mindset transforms adversity from being a roadblock to becoming a pathway to personal growth. But how do we start embracing adversity? First, by accepting that challenges are a natural and unavoidable part of life. The Stoics teach us to anticipate and accept the inevitability of hardship, not with resignation, but with a proactive mindset. This acceptance liberates us from the shock and dismay that often accompany difficult situations, allowing us to focus on navigating through them with grace and courage. Next, practicing gratitude plays a pivotal role. It might seem counterintuitive to feel grateful for adversity, but Stoicism encourages us to find value in every experience. By focusing on what we can learn from difficult situations, how we can grow, and the strengths we didn't know we had, we start to see adversity as a teacher, albeit a strict one, guiding us towards becoming more resilient, empathetic, and wise individuals. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of focusing on what's within our control. In any adverse situation, while we might not have control over the external circumstances, we always have control over our attitudes and actions. By concentrating on our responses, making choices aligned with our values, and taking purposeful action, we empower ourselves. This empowerment turns adversity into a catalyst for personal empowerment and self-mastery. Embracing adversity also involves practicing compassion towards ourselves and others. Being hard on ourselves during tough times only adds to our distress. The Stoics advocated for self-compassion, understanding that making mistakes and feeling overwhelmed are part of the human experience. Likewise, facing adversity often enhances our capacity for empathy, as our struggles can make us more attuned to the suffering of others, fostering a deeper sense of connection and mutual support. Finally, Stoicism teaches us the art of reframing our narrative about adversity. Instead of viewing difficult situations as solely negative, we can start to view them as chapters in our story of overcoming and growth. This narrative shift doesn't change the facts of our circumstances, but it can change our experience of them, infusing our journey with meaning and a sense of purpose. Number 9. Living in the present. Everywhere you turn, there's a new book, a meditation app, or a lifestyle guru telling you to be in the moment. But before we dismiss it as just another wellness trend, let's dive into what living in the present really means through the lens of Stoicism, because those ancient Stoics were onto something profound, something that can transform the way we experience life. Stoicism teaches us the art of focusing on what's happening right now in this moment. Why? Because the present is all we truly have control over. The past is gone, untouchable and immutable. The future, it's not guaranteed and largely out of our hands. This might sound a bit daunting at first, but it's actually incredibly liberating when you really think about it. It means that the anxiety we feel over past mistakes or the worry we carry for future uncertainties can be set aside. Instead, we can direct our energy and attention to where we can make a real impact, the here and now. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers and a Roman emperor, wrote extensively about the importance of anchoring oneself in the present moment. He urged us to not let the past trouble us, nor let the future disturb us, but to focus on making the best of the present. This doesn't mean we become passive or indifferent to the future. Rather, it's about engaging fully with the present task, conversation, or moment of rest, understanding that this is where life happens. It's about giving our all to the now, whether that's in work, in our relationships, or in our pursuit of personal growth. But how do we practically live in the present, especially in a world that's constantly pulling our attention towards what's next or what's been? It starts with awareness. Becoming mindful of when our thoughts drift to past regrets or future anxieties is the first step. This awareness isn't about self-judgment, but gentle observation. Each time we catch ourselves looking backward or forward, we have an opportunity to gently guide our focus back to the present. Living in the present also involves appreciating the simple joys and experiences of daily life. It's about finding beauty in the mundane, whether that's savoring your morning coffee, feeling the sun on your face, or enjoying a heartfelt conversation. The Stoics remind us that happiness doesn't come from external circumstances, but from our internal state, from appreciating what we have here and now. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to embrace whatever the present moment brings with equanimity. Whether we're facing challenges or enjoying success, the goal is to meet each moment with a balanced heart and mind. This equanimity isn't about suppressing emotions, but about not letting them overpower us. It's about responding to life's ups and downs with a sense of calm and acceptance, knowing that everything is temporary and that we have the strength to face what comes. Living in the present is about acting with purpose and integrity. When we focus on the now, we are more likely to act in ways that align with our values and goals. Each present moment is an opportunity to be the person we aspire to be, to make choices that reflect our highest selves. This is perhaps the most profound aspect of living in the present. It's where we create our lives, one moment at a time. Living in the present, according to Stoicism, isn't just a feel-good mantra. It's a practical and powerful way to live life more fully, with less anxiety and more joy. It's about focusing our energy where it can truly make a difference, finding beauty in the ordinary, and meeting each moment with grace and courage. In doing so, we don't just experience life more deeply, we also pave the way for a future shaped by mindful, virtuous action. And that is a life worth living. Number 10. Flexibility and adaptability. The Stoics understood something fundamental. The only constant in life is change. Whether it's a sudden storm or the shifting seasons, change surrounds us. However, it's not the change itself that challenges us, but our resistance to it. Stoicism teaches us to embrace change, not begrudgingly, but with open arms. Why? Because in the fluid dance of life, flexibility and adaptability are our most reliable partners. Consider the Stoic metaphor of the dog tethered to a moving cart. If the dog resists and pulls against the cart, it suffers. But if it trots along, it moves in harmony with its constraint, transforming a potential struggle into a manageable journey. This metaphor beautifully illustrates the Stoic principle of following nature's course, recognizing the direction of events and adapting ourselves to flow with them rather than against them. But how do we cultivate flexibility and adaptability in our lives? It begins with the acknowledgement of our limited control. Stoicism delineates a clear boundary between what is within our control, our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and what isn't, namely, the external world and other people's actions. Embracing this distinction empowers us to focus our energy on our responses, cultivating a mindset ready to adapt to whatever comes our way. Practicing flexibility and adaptability also involves preparing for various outcomes. The Stoics advocated for premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, a practice of visualizing potential challenges and setbacks. This might sound pessimistic at first glance, but its purpose is to fortify the mind, making us less susceptible to shock and dismay when faced with adversity. By contemplating possible difficulties, we can mentally rehearse our responses, making us more adept at navigating life's unpredictable currents. Moreover, flexibility in the Stoic sense is about letting go of rigid expectations. It's about understanding that while we can set goals and strive towards them, the outcomes are not always for us to determine. This doesn't mean we abandon our aspirations, but that we approach them with a mindset open to adaptation and growth. It's recognizing that sometimes the detours in our journey can lead to unforeseen opportunities and insights. Adaptability, according to Stoicism, also entails finding contentment within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. It's the realization that our happiness and peace don't depend on the perfection of our environment but on our inner state. When we cultivate an inner sanctuary, we can remain steadfast and serene, no matter the storms outside. This inner resilience is the hallmark of true adaptability. Incorporating flexibility and adaptability into our lives, the Stoic way means embracing change as an opportunity for growth, preparing for life's uncertainties with a calm and collected mind, and finding contentment within ourselves. It's about moving through life with the grace of a river, adjusting our course when faced with obstacles, not with frustration, but with understanding and creativity. Flexibility and adaptability are not just strategies for coping with life's challenges. They are expressions of a profound understanding of life's nature. By embracing these principles, we align ourselves with the Stoic pursuit of wisdom and virtue, navigating the ever-changing landscape of existence with confidence, grace, and a peaceful heart. In the dance of life, where the only constant is change, embracing the wisdom of Stoicism isn't just about navigating through the storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain, to find joy in the journey and strength in our resilience. Remember, the light of wisdom that guides us through the darkest nights is not found in the stars, but within ourselves. Thank you for joining us on this journey at Stoic Journal, where each step we take together is a step towards a more enlightened, fulfilling life. Don't let the journey end here. Click on one of the suggested videos on the screen to continue exploring the profound depths of Stoic wisdom. Together, let's keep the flame of knowledge burning bright.